10 places, real addresses, real history. People have reported the same things at every single one. Footsteps with no one there, doors that lock themselves, voices in empty rooms. Some of these locations, staff refuse to work alone in. Number 1 on this list has a waiting list of paranormal investigators years long. Let's start at 10.
Number 10. The Whaley House, San Diego. Built in the 1850s, right next to where public hangings once took place, visitors report the smell of cigar smoke in empty rooms and the sound of footsteps climbing stairs that lead nowhere. The Travel Channel once named it the most haunted house in America. Number 9. The Stanley Hotel, Colorado. This is the hotel that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining after he stayed in room 217 during a nearly empty off-season night. Staff say lights turn on by themselves. Guests report their luggage being unpacked without them touching it. But those two are just the warm-up. Because number 8 involves a hospital where over 60,000 people reportedly died, and the body chute they built just to move them out quietly.
Number 8. Waverly Hills Sanatorium, Kentucky. Built to treat tuberculosis patients in the early 1900s, back when the disease had no cure. Death tolls were so high, staff built an underground tunnel just to move bodies without alarming other patients. Today, visitors report being touched, pushed, and hearing children laughing on a floor that's been empty for decades. Number 7. The Myrtles Plantation, Louisiana. Multiple murders are documented here, along with local legend claiming at least one enslaved woman was poisoned. Guests have photographed a shadowy figure standing between curtains in an empty room in broad daylight. Number 6. The LaLaurie Mansion, New Orleans. In 1834, a fire exposed evidence of horrific abuse hidden inside these walls. To this day, neighbors report screams coming from the building at night, even when it's been completely empty.
If you think that's disturbing, wait until you hear about the prison that once held Al Capone and the sounds guards still refuse to explain. Number 5. Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia. Al Capone served time here. So did dozens of others, in a prison designed around solitary confinement so extreme, it was considered psychological torture, even in its own era. Former guards report metallic laughter echoing through cell blocks that have had 0 prisoners since 1971. Number 4. Alcatraz Island, California. No successful escape was ever officially confirmed, but visitors today report cell doors slamming shut on their own, and disembodied screaming heard clearly from cell block D, the block reserved for the worst punishment.
Now we're getting into the ones that even skeptics can't fully explain. Because number 3 isn't a building at all. It's a cave, and something inside it allegedly spoke. Number 3. The Bell Witch Cave, Tennessee. In the early 1800s, the Bell family reported being tormented by an entity that spoke, moved objects, and, according to legend, was even blamed for a family member's death. Andrew Jackson himself reportedly visited, and allegedly said he'd rather face the British Army again than spend another night there. Number 2. The Winchester Mystery House, California. Built continuously for 38 years, with staircases leading to ceilings and doors opening into walls. Legend says the owner believed she was haunted by spirits of those killed by her family's rifles, and kept construction going non-stop to confuse them. And now, the one that beats every location on this list. Because it's not just haunted by strangers, it's haunted by a case that became one of the most famous unsolved horror stories in American history. Number 1. The Amityville Horror House, New York. In 1974, an entire family was murdered here in their sleep. Just over a year later, a new family moved in,
and left after only 28 days, describing cold spots, strange voices, and a presence they said watched them constantly. The story became a best-selling book, then a film franchise that's still being made today. To this day, people drive past just to see the house's distinct quarter-moon windows, the same windows described as eyes in nearly every account of what happened there.
10 places, different states, different decades, one thing in common. Nobody who spent real time in these locations walks away with a simple explanation. If one of these sent a chill down your spine, you already know what to do. Subscribe now, because next week we're ranking the 10 creepiest abandoned places nobody's allowed to enter anymore. And tell me in the comments, which one of these 10 would you actually spend a night in? I read every single answer.